sadly, we lost another hip hop legend. Today being Rich Homie Quan. Now I heard some stuff about this, some rumors early in the day that he passed away. And I was like, no way, get the fuck out of here. He was pretty young, and I don't remember hearing about him having any like crazy type of bodily conditions like diabetes and nothing like that. So I was like, if this is true, that's pretty crazy. Because if I'm not mistaken, I haven't like looked into it, but I think he has a couple young kids. I know he got kids for sure, but I believe a couple of them are young. So if this is real, which I'm hoping is fake, because I haven't like seen any posts or anything like that officially from his family or whatnot. I hope this is fake news, man. But it seems to be real because Dexterto, however the fuck you pronounce it, Dexterto, that's how I pronounce it. They usually don't post anything unless they have confirmed information. Now, they haven't gone in depth. Like I said, there's no like sub post from them with the link from his family stating it or anything like that. I did see a tweet from Boozy Badass earlier saying that it was a fake perk, which hasn't been confirmed. And I just want to say, if it's anybody in my audience doing drugs, go to rehab, man. That shit don't lead to nothing but negativity. That being said, though, I just want to give a quick little memorial to my guy. Stream ban. I want to get my whole stream cut off, but real quick, I just had to get hype because like there's an artist that me and my generation that like I actually grew up watching, and it's sad to see this happen. Like I said, there's been many times where I turned up to this nigga's music. I've listened to one of his projects before. It was a really long time ago, so I don't remember what it's called. But rest in power, my guy. People, stay off them drugs. Them shit should never bring anything positive to a nigga life. Stay off them shits. Anyway, talking about this. Off to talk about this regular news. Give me a second. My head hurt a little bit from that. I need to drink some water. I need to sit down while I do the rest of this news. That's what I also need to do. May you feel some type of way. Some type of way. May you feel some type of way. I never tested chat. I'm dumb as hell. EEST. All right, there we go. It's working. Anyways, back to talking about this news, man. I know I've been in the sun for too long. I feel mad dehydrated. My lips feel dry and shit like that. I've been drinking water. I still feel dehydrated today, man. What is my AC on? 76? It's not enough, man. It's not enough. I need that bitch on right now. But in some more sad news, Discord lowered their free upload limit back to 10 megabytes. Meaning before you were able to upload bigger files on DistroKid. I mean, I said DistroKid, what the fuck? You was able to upload larger files on Discord, and now they lowered the limit. For me in particular, this is like a saddening thing because like, excuse me, like whenever I post my TikToks and shorts and stuff like that, I would usually send it to myself so that I would be able to like post it on send it to myself on my like DM it to myself on my phone in Discord so that I could just come to my computer, click download, and have the video and whatnot. Right? The fuck just happened? Cool, what you doing, cool? Cancel. So I want to show y'all an example where a video that I already have on my computer. This video is more than 10 megabytes or whatnot, right? Let me see if it pops up. Quick access. So this file that right here, that's with or without the captions. Okay, this file that right here that I sent to myself, you can clearly see I already sent it to myself on mobile, will no longer be able to work. Oh shit, it does. Oh wait, hold on. How many gigabytes is that file? Properties. Oh shit, no, that file's under 3 megabytes. Never mind. But still, it was nice having a bigger like upload limit on Discord, because that means you could send bigger files, because with 10 megabytes, that's not a lot, man. That's not a lot. So they're walking back this decision they made a little less than a year ago, which is saddening. And I know there's a quote from the moderator of Discord, not a Discord mod, but the moderator of all the moderators. Discord isn't exactly known for generous file sharing limits. Still, the messaging app offered 25 megabyte limit to free users. The company has now updated its support page to reflect the upload limit for free users has been lowered. They should be saying lowered back to 10 megabytes. Every day, millions of files are uploaded to Discord and stored securely for your future access. Storage management is expensive, so we regularly review how people use Discord and their storage needs. In fact, our data shows that 99% of users stick to files smaller than 10 megabytes, the company wrote in the updated support page. Well, that's probably because of the fact that it wasn't really well marketed that they uploaded their limit. Like when they upped their limit to 25, they put like a message on their website and like told nobody. Discord increased its file sharing limit to 25 megabytes in April last year. Before that, the limit was set at 8 megabytes to free users. While the new 10 megabyte limit isn't terrible by comparison, yes it is, they cut it down by over half. They went from 25 to 20. Like, it was already hard as fuck to share stuff. Like, you gotta have either, like, you either had to have less than 15 seconds of video, or it had to be like very shittily compressed video. Unlike other platforms, we store your files for as long as you need them, so it is crucial. I feel like somebody is going to have a data and privacy management issue with that, but that could be something in there in a part of the TOS that I didn't read. That we manage to store. If you need the upload capacity, Nitro Basic, yeah, I figured that. Like, you talking about lowering the upload limit, and the first thing you mentioned is Nitro Basic, which is somewhat fair, because like he said, most people don't use that shit, and most of it is just people who ain't paying for nothing, so they're not really making any money off of it. And Nitro gives you 500 megabytes, so you have the options that fit your needs. The company said on its official support page. For those who aren't aware, Nitro Basic is $3, and then regular Nitro is $10, blah 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 blah. I just wanted to say, like, this is nuts, man. I don't like this change, because I was barely getting away with being able to upload stuff that was 10 megabytes before, and now I'm gonna have to actually compress my videos. That video, I was lucky because it was a little bit on the shorter side. Let me see if I could find, I don't feel like doing all that. I was gonna see if I could find a video I already uploaded that was over 25, but I'm not doing all that. This real quick, I just wanted to show. I don't know if this is official. Okay, it's via a user. So yeah, that's bro's name. That's bro's name. There you go. Basically, he made this custom Warhammer PS5 with a custom controller. Let me open the image in new tab. With a custom controller and everything, and I just wanted to show it off on stream and say, like, damn, if this was an official PS5, I would go broke trying to buy this, man. PlayStation, y'all need to hire this man. Y'all need to pay him for the rights to use this design, because this design goes hard, especially with the stand right there. Woo! Woo! And also, before y'all ask about it, yes, I know about the rumors of the PS5 Pro and what it looks like. I just didn't think that was strong enough news to report on. I just thought it'd be like somewhat interesting to mention. But a game that I have said I've been keeping my eye on is getting 10 out of 10s and 9 out of 10s across the board. Astrobot, Metacritic must play. And I like this post because it goes a little bit into detail. This game, god damn, it won't scroll properly. This game has everything. Correct price, 60 USD, meaning they're not astronomically charging you out your pockets. They're not holding a gun to your head and saying, "Give me all your money." Marketing big. They actually marketed this game, which all of these things are, well, these couple things are things that I'm gonna keep saying about Concord. They never fucking marketed Concord. Nobody knew when the game was coming out, or that it was coming out, or what the fuck the game was about. Nobody. Correct price, 60 USD. Big marketing push, which is correct. Amazing reviews. which like they're showing 10s out of 10s across the board, mostly 10s out of 10s, a couple 9s. The lowest score here is 9.4, and like he said, the general Metacritic went up to 94 since he posted it. Free DLC that will later come. And I agree with him, support games like this. Only reason why I'm not copping this game day one is because my September game, I like the way I plan it out with my content is I'll choose a game that I like, that I want to focus on, and I'm trying to go forward making sure that I choose a game each month that actually gets some fucking views. And my September game is definitely going to be Warhammer. Support games like this. Yes, 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 I agree. Please support games like this. We need to show Sony we care about game, that the people outside of the 2K niggas, we care about games, and we love it when y'all give us games that are actually fun. We don't have to focus on live service games. Give us a single player game that's 10 to 15. Matter of fact, how long is Astrobot? Astrobot, how long to be you supposed to do? No. Around 10 hours. That's another W. One thing I always say is, look, gaming studios, y'all don't need to release a game that's 100,000 billion trillion fucking hours. Give us a nice solid 10-hour game, and this is what you could get. This is what you could get. 10s and 9s across the board. All they gotta do is just make sure they don't nerf it. It already has great marketing. Another thing I want to talk about is I want to go through this list. I seen the first couple ones and I was like, ooh, this is an accurate list. But I want to look at 10 live service flops that shut down fast, and I want to see if it's anything to talk about, any games worth talking about on this list. Oh, Lawbreakers, this one. I remember Lawbreakers, and Lawbreakers getting shut down so quickly was sad because Lawbreakers was a good game. Nobody played it because the game was way too fucking complicated. Rumbleverse, I can't really speak on Rumbleverse. I never touched the game. Rumbleverse, what I can say about the game is I seen the marketing and stuff like that for the game ahead of time, and I said I'm gonna give it 2-3 months, because one thing I always do with live service games is before I invest time into a new one, unless it's like Power World or something like that, where it just came out of nowhere, I'll be like, I'll give it 2 or 3 months, and then I'll see if this game actually got players on it, actually got people playing it. Because with Knockout City, I brought into Knockout City. I got refunded, but I brought into Knockout City, and like 5 seconds later, that game got shut down completely. You can't even play that game anymore. It's offline. Not even if you want to do LAN, if you want to do your own, set up your own servers and stuff like that, you cannot play that game at all, which I suspect it's on this list. But I give it a couple months, and if it's dead after like 3 months, or if it's hard to get a match after 3 months, it's not worth playing. Radical Heights, never even heard of this shit. Skip. I'm gonna put it like this. Hyperscape was a good ass battle royale, but it died out surprisingly fast. Like, Hyperscape was a good game. I think part of what killed Hyperscape is the fact that it came out during the big what do I want to call it? Like a time in gaming where there was a big push and an oversaturation for battle royale games. This game was really a victim of circumstance, not a victim of quality. Like, it wasn't a shitty game. It wasn't a bad game that nobody wanted to play or anything like that. It's really dead ass just a victim of circumstance. This game purely died because it was just too many battle royales to play. People were suffering from that's what I'm thinking of. Battle royale fatigue. It came out in the midst of an oversaturation of battle royales, and it suffered from battle royale fatigue. And it says from August 2020 to April 2022, but I'm gonna be real. It was really like August 2020 to September 2020. This game, after a month, fucking died, and it was an amazing, cool, competitive game, but no fucking body played it. The fuck is this? Yeah, that's the reason why it's on this list. I don't feel like this is fair, because Anthem, first off, Anthem had a hate campaign on it. That's number one. Number two, I've been hearing Anthem's having a resurgence. There's still people playing Anthem. Anthem is still online, so it's not that dead. Crucible, yeah, wasn't shit to do in that game, and the game sucked. It deserved to die. I didn't play Crucible too much. I played it like 2-3 times, but we know what happened with that. Concord, recent game. Babylon's Fall, don't even know what the fuck that is. When was that? 22 to 23? Yeah, I never even heard of this shit. The day before, yeah, this game was a fucking scam. This was a fake ass game. This was literally the first time a nigga finessed the whole gaming community. Made all those bans and skipped off. You did it, you son of a bitch. Oh, I meant to have those reversed, but let's look at IGN's review of Astrobot. They gave it a 9, just like everybody else.
Platformer to rival Nintendo. Right. For 30 years, Sony tried to create their own mascot platformer to rival Nintendo's Mario, Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and even now a true contender has arrived.
Knack 2, baby!
Like the video game equivalent of venturing into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
I will admit, Astrobot, I think he has a unique enough and iconic enough design to, like they said, be able to compete with Mario himself. Like, if they really fucking push Astrobot, if they give Astrobot a commercial, because like people are giving this game 10s across the board. So whoever the developers of Astrobot are, whoever the developers that are working on Astrobot 2, Sony, don't breathe down their fucking neck and rush them. Let them take their time. They created what is commonly agreed by people and review outlets, from what I'm seeing, to be a 10 out of 10. Do not try to rush greatness. Y'all tried to push Sackboy, and Sackboy is popular in the gaming community, but not outside the gaming community. Astrobot has potential to be like mainstream outside the gaming community. I'm talking about Macy's Parade Day float level, prominent. Whoever made Astrobot, like this game, let them cook. Don't breathe down their neck, and don't have your dick on their back while they're working. Let them breathe and let them do what they do.
A delightful concoction of experimentation and joy, just without the child endangerment. The physics feel perfectly the levels are loaded with secrets, and the soundtrack is a consistent delight throughout. And yes, even though there are over 150 references to past PlayStation games, the biggest highlights are the sections where you get to play miniaturized versions of them, like the God of War level where you wield your own mini Leviathan axe. Couple all of that with effects that take full advantage of the DualSense's technical prowess, and you've got an amazing platformer that goes toe-to-toe with Windows best. What are your thoughts on Astrobot? Are you excited to play? Let us know. For 30 years.
I'm excited. I'm gonna definitely play Astrobot. When I eventually do get Astrobot, I'm gonna definitely do a full playthrough of that, because it's only 10 hours. I can make each video an hour and then just put it up and then just go from there. Another thing, an update on something that I was talking about the other day. It's officially been said. Let me find a quote, because I scrolled through this article and I saw a quote. Oh shit. My headphones unplugged. Concord. Where is it? I think it might have been the other article I deleted. Fuck. But basically, it was a quote from one of the showrunners, if I'm not mistaken. Take this with a grain of salt. But I don't remember who exactly the quote was from, but it was an inside source. It was a name though. I can't remember it. But basically, somebody on the team confirmed that the episode is still coming out when it's supposed to come out on time. So, like I said, we'll see. Maybe Sony has a plan for Concord to come back by the time the show comes on air. I doubt it, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, new trailer for Arcane. For those of y'all watching on YouTube, y'all not gonna hear me say anything until I pause this, because YouTube has a feature where it automatically cuts out the parts where the video's playing. But I haven't seen Arcane season 1, and I just want to watch this trailer and see if it convinces me to binge season 1 and go up to season 2, because this is a show that I heard everybody dick ride for ages. So I assume it's at least considered good, and I one day want to give it a give it a try, because people are commending it, saying it's some of the greatest animation media to ever. Jinx, she just has an iconic character design, and they gave her a TikTok filter.
I want to tear that laugh from her throat forever.
How the fuck do you do that? Nigga just Says even something I appreciated with the first season is I really appreciate like the art style and the art direction in this. It looks beautiful. Character designs too, they look phenomenal. The 2XKO god. Like a generic action show trailer. I could be wrong, but all right, in this article, it's pretty short. I went into, oh wait, I forgot. Let me turn the GX mod off. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? No, can I? Yeah, turn it off. Turn it off real quick. There we go. Ah! The Verge is blinding me! They're trying to take my eyesight so I can't read their shitty article. Ah! Sorry, y'all, I'm dehydrated. Anyway, US and UK signed legally enforceable AI treaty. This could be interesting because one thing that a lot of people have been saying, screaming out into the cosmos, in fact, is that there need to be some laws on AI because a lot of this AI stuff, a lot of the stuff that you could do with AI is really wicked, and there need to be ways, like established ways to be able to hold people accountable for doing weird shit with AI. Let's read on. The US, UK, and European Union have signed the first legally binding treaty on AI, which is supposed to ensure its use aligns with human rights, democracy, and the rule of law, according to the Council of Europe. I agree. Let's read on. The treaty, called Framework Convention on Artificial Intelligence, lays out key principles AI systems must follow, such as protecting user data, respecting the law, and keeping practices transparent. Each country that signs the treaty must adopt... Oh, wait, I forgot to turn my music back on. Must adopt or maintain appropriate legislative, administrative, or other measures that reflect the framework. Council of Europe. Historic moment. The COE. COE shit. The COE opens the first ever legally binding global treaty on AI and human rights, signed by EU and those respective countries and America. This framework convention ensures AI aligns with our values. The fuck are your values? Andorra, Georgia, Iceland, Norway, the Republic of Moldova. Moldiver. Fallout TV show mentioned. The Republic of Moldova. Andorra, Georgia, Iceland, Norway, the California Republic, San Marino, and Israel signed the framework, which has been in the works since 2019, which I find interesting because a lot of the AI stuff, like advanced AI stuff, became prevalent and mainstream, I'll say from about 2022 to now, but it hasn't really gotten crazy until now. And even now, it's still like advancing at a very, very rapid pace. Over the past several months, we've seen a swath of other AI safety agreements emerge, but the majority don't have consequences for the signatories who break commitments, even though this new treaty is supposed to be legally binding. The Financial Times points out that, quote, compliance is measured primarily through monitoring, which is relatively weak weak form of. My dumbass said from. Weak form of enforcement. You know what's crazy? Let me see if you can even find it. What was it? Oh wait, hold up. I don't know what might pop up. You know what a lot of this law, like, even though they said they started it way before all of this stuff happened, PHOTO. Let me see if it pops up. Images. No, it doesn't show the OG tweet unless I can find like a picture of the tweet off of Twitter, maybe. Cause I remember it being like out of pocket, but not like TOS. Technically, besides it being Taylor Swift. Let me see. do. No, not that. All right, so one of the things that really started sparking people crying for legislation was there. Okay, it said you. Whoa, I don't agree with that quote at the top of the page. Let's cut that off. But there was this account named ZV Bear that posted like, and it's cut off, so you can't really like see it. But basically, it was like an AI picture of Taylor Swift getting a train ran. Oh wait, actually, there was like a cut off version. Yeah, there we go. It's like scratched out, so it's not TOS. Open, where is it? Image in new tab. Yeah, basically, it was like a image of Taylor Swift getting done dirty. The crazy part is blacked out, but this photo was completely made with AI. And this dude, who I don't even know if he has his account still, but made this picture, and this picture made headlines. So I wanted to highlight this situation to say, although it is kind of funny that it took a nigga posting an AI picture of Taylor Swift for this to happen. Oh, that it took a nigga posting a AI picture of Taylor Swift for this to happen. This is legislation that is much needed, because abusive AI with things like this can happen and be spread. And there's still a lot of people that don't know how to spot certain details in a picture that show you telltale signs of it being AI. There's still a lot of people that don't know how to spot that and that don't know how to tell the difference. So this is a very necessary thing. Still, the treaty could serve as a blueprint for countries developing their own laws surrounding AI. The US has bills in the works related to AI. The EU already passed landmark regulations on AI, and the UK is considering its own. California is also getting close to passing an AI safety law that giants like OpenAI have pushed back against. Well, of course, OpenAI, one of the primary AI companies, will push back against it. It fucks with their pockets. We must ensure that the rise of AI upholds our standards rather than undermining them. Council of Europe Secretary George Marinara-Sauce, can't pronounce the rest of that, said in a statement. He continued to say the Framework Convention is designed to ensure just that. It is a strong and balanced text, the result of open and inclusive approach. The treaty will come into force 3 months after the 5 signatories ratify it. I agree. As somebody who is an advocate for the usage of AI, I advocate for ethical usage of AI, meaning you can use it to correct a script or to look for mistakes in coding. Those are the type of uses of AI I sign. If you want to make a picture of historical footage with AI, like, nah, bruh, I don't co-sign that. If you want a historical picture of something and no pictures exist, hey, bruh, niggas just gonna have to take your word for it. So that's what I say in terms of like AI and stuff like that, and people needing to be able to be held accountable for their actions. That being said, I'm about to hop on fuck, what's the name of this goddamn game? Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. I keep saying Hogwarts Legacy. Fuck, where's my controller, man? If I can't find my controller in like the next 10 seconds, I'll play Hogwarts offline. Matter of fact, the fact that I'm not finding my shit easily, I'll just take that as a sign. Control Shift Escape. First, let me pull up the window with computer. What the fuck? What the frick, computer? Refresh. Let's exit out of that. What the frick, computer? Let's pause that. Alright. Close out as many things as I can. Time to open up Death